Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Our top story today, Dubai reveals a huge metaverse strategy.
And we'll also be talking about there's a 2-month wait period for UAE residents looking to get a Schengen visa.
We have the very touching story about Dubai police who granted the wish of an 8-year-old Irish boy with cancer.
And UAE golden visa holders are getting more perks with a coveted Assad discount card. But Casey, let me just tell everyone that it's the UAE visa that you get and not a Dubai visa, because a lot of people think that Dubai is a country.
Who?
People! Like people who live abroad and have never been to the UAE or been to Dubai, they think that Dubai is a country.
Can I ask you, is that frustrating? Does that anger you? Does that rile you when people would make that mistake?
I think if I didn't stay in Dubai and if I stayed in Abu Dhabi or Sharjah, and I'd be like, you know what? There are 7 Emirates. We are included. The UAE, it's the UAE. And Abu Dhabi is the capital. Then I'd be like, you know, a little annoyed. But since we're in Dubai, and for us, Dubai is just, you know, it's our world. It's like for us, it's okay.
Yeah, for us, it's fine. I don't know. Like when people make these small mistakes, it doesn't upset me. Because, like, how many of us can claim we know everything about every country in the world?
Yeah.
So, like, and like, you know, we're all slightly ignorant about countries that we haven't been to. So when, like, someone who's never been here, who lives, like, on the other side of the world, wherever that might be, if they think Dubai is a country, like, maybe it's because Dubai's got a lot of attention, but people growing up always make mistakes about Ireland and England.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, like, we'll feign or maybe we'll be angry, but at the same time, like, I don't know everything about every country in the world, so how can I expect everyone to know everything about my country?
That's so true. Like, there's some countries I don't even know how to pronounce. But yeah, I think we're also protective of the UAE and Dubai. So we get a little riled up when it's like, it's the UAE, it's a country, Dubai is not a country. And when people don't even
Educate yourself.
And it's like when people don't even know how to say Dubai and they go like, Dubai. It's like, oh my God.
That is how you say it.
Dubai?
Well, hold on. Or Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
I say Abu Dhabi, but actually, isn't it like...
It's Abu Dhabi? Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Ali? Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
This is a...
People go like Abu Dhabi, Abu Dhabi.
This is, but we read things and you talk about with people who maybe sound the same as you, and you figure out, okay, so this is how I say this name. And then you'll realize like 2 years later when you speak to locals from the place that you've been saying it all wrong. But like, I'm not offended by that type of ignorance, because no one, it's like, don't throw stones, but you know, like no one can claim to know everything about, you know, all of the countries and to have all the pronunciations right. But if you live in a place, so if we're going to call the UAE home, then we should not be making those mistakes. So if you want to claim to be a resident, if you want to, if you're proud to be from a place, then you make the effort to learn
Yeah.
the pronunciations of the capital
Like
city.
the basics. But I know Casey for the number of years that I've worked with her, and that was for the longest time. Someone would call her Kasi. She would never correct them. She'd just be like, yeah.
I never correct them.
She was okay with it, and then we started calling her Kasi, and it was just a whole thing. But she never, she just never got riled up. She was cool as a cucumber.
People make Casey all the time. Does I did ever get Simran wrong? Simran?
Yeah, Simran, Simreen.
Simreen. I've never heard that.
It's okay. Pronunciation for me is not the problem. When my friends can't spell my name right, my friends of 10 plus years, I'm just like, what are you even?
But Simran is such a phonetic name. How did they spell it wrong?
Because the correct spelling is something else, and mine is something else.
Oh. Okay, so you're actually the anomaly there.
Yeah, but still, if you've been my friend for 10 plus years, you would know the correct.
But you don't even have your right spelling on Instagram. How are they to know? Oh. That's like saying you expect people to know your birthday and they don't have you on Facebook. If your birthday's not out there in the ether, how can you expect them to know?
No, friends should know. There is like a Google reminder, calendar, so many things.
Is there?
Of course.
Cute. Haven't been invited. Guys, let's jump into our top story. We're talking that Dubai has revealed its huge metaverse strategy, and it means 40,000 jobs coming our way in the next decade. So in line with the directives of the ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Crown Prince of Dubai and Chairman of the Executive Council of Dubai, launched the Dubai Metaverse strategy that aims to turn Dubai into the world's top 10 metaverse economies, as well as a global hub for the metaverse community.
Now, the strategy aims to build on Dubai's achievement of attracting more than 1,000 companies in the fields of blockchain and metaverse. It also promotes Dubai's ambitions to support more than 40,000 virtual jobs by 2030, and the number of blockchain companies set to increase by 5 times.
Nearly felt like I thought we were already there in terms of like the hub for metaverse, but I guess there's more push, there's more drive. In the announcement yesterday, His Highness said Dubai is making great strides in enhancing its position as a global testbed for metaverse technology, while investing judiciously in building capabilities and talent in creating the region's most robust and largest ecosystem for the metaverse community.
Judiciously.
Thank you. Judiciously. It's an ish. Blah.
Judiciously. But speaking of the metaverse, I was aware of this massive event that took place at the Dubai Museum. It was a metaverse event. They spoke about I didn't go, I just read about it. It sounds so cool. But it's like if I go, I'll just embarrass myself because it'll be like metaverse and it'll be like virtual reality headsets. But I mean, it's a lot more than that. And then they teach you and educate. There's so many workshops that happen in Dubai, like every single week, to educate the people on the future. This is where we're heading. NFTs, like the whole lot. So that's interesting.
You know, there's a lot of money in the metaverse. A lot of money in the metaverse.
I don't understand it.
I'm just considering if you watched our show yesterday, the time Simran spent trying to get $1 out of someone, if you put that, like they're saying, analysts estimate that the metaverse will contribute $5 trillion US dollars to the global economy by 2030. The market value of NFTs, those things that we talk about all the time, NFTs is expected to reach $80 billion, while consumer spending on in-game purchases, so if we want to get involved in gaming apps, is expected to reach $75 billion by 2025. So that's in like 2 years.
Wow.
So forget your TikTok trends to get dollars. Like, that's where the money is.
Metaverse. You know, I feel like, personally, anything that involves money, I don't understand. Real estate, I don't understand. Metaverse, I don't understand. Like, I just don't get it, you know? But that's where the money's at.
Because the people like you and me don't get it.
No, you get it.
Where's that?
Somewhere, somewhat, you get it.
I don't get it.
I feel like you do.
I don't get it. I get nice dresses. That's where the money is.
Oh, you know it. But that's where the money goes.
Exactly, that's where the money goes. Nice dresses.
But you guys, if you all know, please educate us. Help us understand. Let's understand it together.
Let's understand it together. Look, but super cool announcements. And it basically, as we said, just to rehash that, 40,000 jobs in Dubai going into the Metaverse in the next 6 years, so by 2030. So if it's something you're interested in, just know that there's going to be a lot of investment. Government groups have already started looking at establishing the framework for that in the last 60 days, so more on that to come.
Exactly. Now you got some visa updates. There will be a 2-month wait for UAE residents looking to get a Schengen visa. Cue music from Psycho. The suspense music. Anyone looking to travel anyway. So firstly, there are 26 Schengen countries that include, I'm not going to list all of them, just some of them, Austria, Belgium, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Italy, Latvia, Malta, the Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, and more. So many UAE residents and citizens are looking to fly to these cooler Schengen countries to escape the UAE's summer heat. But according to Khaleej Times, with an influx of applications, those looking to travel to Schengen countries will have to wait till September for visa appointments due to a massive rush as the travel sector recovers rapidly after the pandemic.
It looks like people traveling are just being hit with roadblocks at every single turn that they come to. So it was reported that the Schengen visa appointments can only be booked in September and thereafter, and there is now a processing time of 15 to 18 days. This report also mentioned that visa processing is faster for those who have traveled to the EU before, but for those going for the first time, it can take more time to get your visa through.
So maybe, check out different places to travel, like Salalah in Oman.
That's beautiful. And also the weather is slightly cooler there. I went there in August about 2 or 3 years ago.
Wow.
It's slightly cooler there in the summer and you can still do hiking and stuff. So that's really beautiful. Why did you think of that place?
Because I don't know, my friends just went there and they're like, because I thought it was, so my friend shared stories of that place and I didn't know she was in Oman. I thought she was in Kerala in India because it was so
it's
green.
Really green, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, whoa, that's in Oman? I was shook to the core.
Yeah, so if you wanted like a luscious vegetation type holiday, get there.
And there are other places too. I don't know why Oman.
Salalah is the only place to go. It's the only place. But that's easy for visa. If you have a Schengen visa, it's easy to get there.
To Oman? Oh no, I don't know. I know getting a Schengen visa is difficult. So if you have a Schengen visa, go to a Schengen country. But if you don't have a Schengen visa, then probably test out places where you don't need visas. Georgia, Armenia.
Speaking of, we had this conversation, and I have an Irish passport, so I'm super duper lucky in terms of visas. And we had a conversation the last day, and you were kind of, what did you say? You said something that isn't it so easy for me to get to countries? And yes, it is. Super fortunate. But then I was talking to Bilal, one of our colleagues, and he was like, so you've been to Pakistan before? And I was like, yes. And he was like, how was it? I was like, it was a beautiful country. I went there for a couple of days for a wedding. Impossible to get a visa, by the way. And he was like, oh, I thought it'd be so easy for you. And I was like, no. You need letters from families. You need government approvals. So some countries are tricky to get into.
Welcome to our life.
You need family letters?
No, not
and government approvals?
Not for India, because I'm from there. But I think for other countries, it's difficult to get a UK visa.
Wait.
And when we applied for a Canadian visa and a US visa, it was just like, what is happening? What is happening? It took forever. So never going back there again, only because of the visa situations. It's a whole process. I'm just not gonna. I don't have time for it. It's
US
stressful.
or Canada? It's possible.
Everything. It's all just very time consuming, and it's like you just don't
live your life in Salalah.
Exactly.
Why am I saying it right?
Salalah. I think you said it right. Salalah.
Just go live your life in Oman.
Salalah, Oman.
Send us your travel videos. Hashtag live my life. Let's go on to our next story. Dubai police granted the wish of an 8-year-old Irish boy with cancer. So this is truly touching. A little while ago, this is a letter that Dubai police got. It read, from Adam's family to Dubai police, my nephew Adam is fighting cancer and is in love with police cars. His 8th birthday is soon, and I hope Dubai police could make him happy by showing him some police cars.
Now, the touching footage shared by Dubai police goes on to show Adam naming supercars by a Dubai policeman, and he pops up with a special message for Adam. And they put together 3 of the best police cars in the whole world. the Lamborghini or Urus or Aris, you guys let me know about that. Audi R8 and can't speak. Aston Martin.
We're struggling today. But it's just a very, very nice video. So Adam is in Ireland. So they sent him this specific message. Dubai police were like, Adam, this is for you. They showed him the cars. You can see the video where he's like, oh, I know that car. I know that car. And he's like naming the cars better than Simran and I could, obviously. So like part of what they do, Dubai police, they keep us safe, which you talked about yesterday on the show. But also they have this kind of initiative to just like spread kindness and spread happiness. Where in the world does this? And at the end of the footage, they said, life is full of challenges. We are with you and we support you. And you know that just would have put a smile on Adam's face. So it's just really, really nice to see.
That's so sweet. Dubai police always go out of the way, especially for kids, you know, when they reach out and go like, oh, we want to ride in a police car. We want to meet the Dubai police. Like, they really go out of the way, and it's the sweetest thing. Like, where else in the world do you see such gestures?
No, it's such an amazing, like, kindness initiative. Imagine if that was your job, being like, oh, what will we do today that's nice for the people?
Oh.
So nice. That would be dream job. Like, something that's like, you still get paid, but you're doing something nice for people.
Oh, yeah. The amount of good karma you put in your bag, plus money.
Plus you get the money.
But yeah, this is why people are so protective of the UAE, because you know, you see things like this happening.
100%. And our next story.
Other reason, UAE golden visa holders are getting perks with coveted Assad discount card. So the folks who were able to get their hands on the prestigious golden visas, like our boss Rich, have perks on perks on perks on perks on perks on perks because of how much they've contributed and or will contribute to the UAE. Now, golden visa holders will be gifted with a free Assad loyalty card, opening up the doors to endless possibilities and, of course, deals.
And in case you're wondering what this card is, basically, the loyalty card offers its members a host of exclusive offers and discounts at over 7,000 brands. And this is perfect timing since we all know there's a little bit of inflation going on around the world. So the cards are issued by Dubai Police, and of course they're free for select golden visa holders. In case you're unaware, so far 65,000 people in Dubai are proud golden visa holders since it launched.
65,000 people in Dubai, not including us. So
have you applied?
Have you applied?
No, but I'm not going to complain about not having one.
I just want to be gifted one. You know, I want to be.
You can't just expect life to hand you the lemon, Simran. You need to go make the lemonade.
How will I make the lemonade if there are no lemons?
You need to go find them. You can't just expect the lemons to come.
No,
go to the grocery store.
Then what about when life gives you lemons? That means life is giving you the lemons.
Yeah, but sometimes life doesn't give you the lemons. You still need to go make the lemonade.
No.
Okay, you wait. Let's do this actually. Maybe I'll apply for one and you wait for one. And let's see who gets it first.
You'll get it.
I'm going to apply. Yeah, because I'll apply.
Okay, so who can get the coveted card? A select few in the categories of investors in public investment funds, real estate investors, entrepreneurs, people with specialized talents, and researchers in science and knowledge, such as scientists, doctors, specialists, inventors, and creative people in culture and art, but also executive directors, specialized academics, professionals, sportsmen, PhD degree holders specializing in engineering or science, humanitarian aid workers, and outstanding university and high school graduates can get it.
I heard your sigh there, but we work in news, we work in publishing, and we have been able to share amazing stories of people getting the golden visa. Like, they haven't been like, when you read that, you're thinking, okay, like the top talents in all industries. Yes, they're talented people, but they're still like people in our periphery that like we know their stories, and we know that they've applied for these golden visas and they've gotten it. So I think we should be encouraged to be applying for them. We should be encouraged to try and get them. And maybe in a couple of months we would get them.
Petition for everyone to get golden visas.
There you go.
We all deserve it.
After people apply and go through the proper process to try and get one, and to maybe like fill out an application as to why they are worthy, rather than just waiting for it to be handed to us into our laps.
I guess. But I feel like, we are all worthy. We're all talented.
Yeah, but then show the world you're talented.
Some of us can touch our nose with our tongues. That's That's a quirky talent.
Can we?
We don't appreciate that talent
I
enough.
didn't know you could do that.
I can't, but some people can. And that is impressive.
That's so disappointing. What can you do?
Can you do anything with your face? Like quirky facial talents?
Oh, yeah, but it's really gross, so I'm not going to do it.
Okay, tell, what is it?
I can like roll my tongue 3 times.
I think you've done it on the show once.
I don't think I'd do it on the show.
Really?
What?
Oh.
Can you do anything?
I can do, like, it's not really a talent, but it's just like, I can just blink with one eye for a long time. And then I can slice my tongue in half. No, I'm just kidding.
That I think is weird.
I can burp the alphabets. I'm kidding. I wish.
How do you have all these like random talents? These are things like Simran sitting and I wish I could burp the alphabet. I wish I could slice the tongue in half.
But I wish.
Get the golden visa. On that note, let's move on. If you've been joining the show for any length of time, Simran and I are multi-talented, but one thing we cannot do is speak Arabic.
And that's, once we have that talent, it's not a talent, it's a skill that you can pick up and learn at any time. But yes, now we move on to speak Arabic.
So we are doing a daily Arabic word of the day, where each day we look at one word, we repeat it, we put it in a sentence because we want to improve our Arabic, because sometimes we want a nice sayara. Sayaras are Galia.
Wow, you're acing it.
I'm just using the same ones over and over, but you, my friend, are a Amina.
Amina.
Malika?
Beauty?
Something?
A princess?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can anyone remember? Can anyone remember any of the words that we've been doing so far?
I remember bruhe, because you've said it so many times. I think next birth I'm going to wake up saying bruhe because like it's just been, you know, seeped into my brain.
Surely you remember flus, because Simran is always thinking about the flus.
Flus. Yes. Wow.
Amira is princess. I was thinking Amina. Amira is princess. Malika is queen. I would like to volunteer today's word of the day, please.
Yes.
We live in 40 to 50 degree heat. The humidity is high. It's absolutely roasting. I can't see for my phone is fogged, and yet I come into the office and I have a blanket right there because it's so cold.
It's so cold.
So I want the Arabic word of the day to either be air conditioning or cold. Which do you think is better?
I think cold is good. So we can scream at Shahir every time he turns the AC down to 15 degrees Celsius in the office with people.
I didn't do that.
I feel like it's a Shahir move. Could not be Shahir. Feel like it's a Shahir move. So what is the Arabic word for cold, Ali? Tell us. Oh no.
The Arabic word for cold is Bird.
Bird. That's an easy one for me because in Hindi it's barf and now it's bird in Arabic.
Bud.
Aced it.
Oh,
Bird.
cool. Okay, so I am very barred. I am very barred. Simran has a cold barred heart. Barada. I love the way they give us Barda. I love the way you give us the
Barda.
Simran has a Barda heart.
Why?
It rolled off the tongue.
Why did that come so naturally to you?
Oh.
A bird. Barda.
Anna Bardan.
Ana Bardan.
Anna Barda.
Ana Bardan.
Why is there an N at the end of it? Okay, so if we ask for the word, remember, we're doing one word a day, assume that we want the feminine version. And we don't have the brain capacity for both the masculine and the feminine. So, Bardan. Anna Bardan.
Ana Bardan.
Anna Bardan every
day?
day.
Okay, next word is day. So next.
Anna Bardana. Okay, so say Bardana.
Yom. I think day is Yom. You know, Al Yom is today. Yes! Woo!
Now it's working. Now it's working.
It's all coming together.
Okay, I think you're fluent now. Go.
Casey.
Go.
Okay. Okay.
This is it.
Casey is a Bardan human being for not why am I saying it with an accent? For not gifting me a Sayara as her longtime co-host.
I actually thought she had it. I thought it had all come together. She knew Yum. She was coming up with these words, and then you just shamed me about the card that I didn't get you.
Would you ever get me a car?
If I was absolutely minted, you would be in the list of people I would get a car. I'm just thinking, like, okay, so there's family, and then there's friends.
Okay, fine. I got it.
And then there's like work colleagues that like I hang out with outside of work.
We hang out outside work. You want me to remind you of the time?
No, guys, that is all we have time for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's a Bardana day in our office, but I hope it's a warmer day in yours. Thank you so much for tuning in. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.